Hey everyone, thank you for tuning into this week's video on the Spark Your Speaking channel. Today I'm going to talk about 5 questions you can ask in any scenario to be a great conversationalist. My name is Kathy Lee and I am your public speaking coach. Learning how to public speak isn't just for people who want to get up on stage and deliver presentations or for people who will be leading meetings or conferences for their company. Learning public speaking is a life skill that can benefit you in every aspect of your life. You may want to learn how to be a better public speaker so that you can express yourself better in meetings, at work, with your employees, your colleagues, strangers, or people in your personal life. Whatever the reason is, I am a firm believer that everyone can benefit from this crucial and important skill. But I find that even if you've been able to improve at public speaking, sometimes that doesn't translate into being a natural conversationalist. If you feel like you're super awkward and you are terrible in social situations, it's okay. It's totally normal. Just remember that being able to public speak well doesn't mean that you can interact socially naturally too. And that's because both the skills are completely different. Having said this, it doesn't mean you can't also be a great socializer. You can. It just takes practice. And it takes guts to put yourself out there. One of the best ways to overcome that social anxiety is by being a great listener. You want to make sure that the other person you are speaking to, doesn't matter who they are, knows that you are curious and interested in what they have to say. No one likes a one-sided conversation. No one. But beyond being an attentive listener, you also want to be good at asking questions. That's how conversations are started and maintained. It's by asking questions back and forth and listening and commenting and asking more questions. That's how you have a good conversation. Think of a tennis match where there is a good rally going. The players are going back and forth with the ball, and there's a good rhythm. That's sort of what a good conversation looks like when you break it down. There's a good back and forth balance. What I've done is compile 5 great questions you can keep in your back pocket to break the ice and keep the conversation flowing in any scenario. Now, the thing to keep in mind is if you've been listening to what the other person has been saying, you can ask more follow-up questions based on their responses. The examples I'm going to give are just recommendations to kickstart a conversation, and these can be used in any scenario. The first question is pretty basic. Tell me about yourself. The reason this one is perfect is because it's an open-ended conversation starter. The person you are speaking to can go any way they like with it, and they can control how much information they want to give up about themselves. Just remember though, with any question you ask someone, be prepared to have your own answers as well in case they ask you. The next question that will work in any scenario is, what do you do to relax? This is a great question because everyone, no matter who they are, have hobbies they do or pastimes they do to unwind, and you never know. Perhaps their relaxing hobbies are something that you like to do as well. And that common ground is a great way to make a connection. Another question you can ask is, where is your favorite place to travel or vacation? Just like the other 2 questions, this one is fairly safe as well because it's not too intimate. And these are questions that the person you're speaking to will most likely have an answer to. I mean, who hasn't traveled? It can be near, it can be far. When I say travel, I don't mean, oh, they went on this lavish vacation or destination. It could just be anywhere. The next question to kickstart a conversation is, where are you from? So just like the first question, tell me about yourself, this one is another generic question you can open up with. The great thing about this question is it opens the door to a whole whack of follow-up questions as well, like what's your favorite part about where you are from? Now, before we get to the 5th question, I just want to thank you again for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Remember to join our public speaking community. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button below and you will continue to get weekly public speaking and training videos. Okay, another question you can ask is, what is your favorite show on TV? Or what is your favorite book? I like these questions because they are easy ones. People enjoy talking about their interests and the things that they love to do. These are super easy questions for them to answer, and they are totally neutral. Again, the great thing is if you get talking about these topics long enough, you may have some books or shows in common, and that can lead to a greater connection. Well, that's all for today, everyone. Just to recap, 5 questions you can ask in any scenario to be a great conversationalist are, tell me about yourself, What do you do to relax? Where is your favorite place to travel or vacation? Where are you from? What is your favorite show on TV or your favorite book? If you like this video and you found it helpful, remember to hit the like button below and share it so that other people can benefit as well. And if you have any questions or topic ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you would like to learn about the other public speaking programs that I have to offer, including Asia Public Speaking, go to my website, sparkyourspeaking.com. See you next week.